Hi everyone, welcome again to Cultural Geography. This short video will serve as an introduction to the syllabus. I encourage you to have already looked at the syllabus before you watch this or have it printed out so you can follow along. Once again, I am Jamie Rossiter. Hopefully you've watched that little Meet Your Professor video before this one. I am available via email at jrossiter@sdccd.edu. Given that this is an online course, I will usually reply to your emails within 24 hours, unless it's over a weekend, and then I will get back to you by Monday morning. I am also available for virtual office hours on Mondays from 12 to 1 p.m. on Google Hangouts. You do not need to have a Gmail address to use Google Hangouts. You can register with any email address. Just go to hangouts.google.com. And you can find me at my SDCCD email address there every Monday from 12 to 1. For the first half of the semester, I'm also available to meet on campus. I won't be available for that for the second half of the semester, but again, email is always a good option. So what are we going to learn about this semester? Your course description from the Miramar College catalog is this course is an introduction to thematic cultural geography. Emphasis is placed on population, race, language, religion, settlement patterns, political organization, economic activities, industry, and the regional distribution of these elements. Here is a little map of major world religions and their distribution. So we are going to start off the semester with kind of a little bit of background information about what geography is in the first place. Then we're going to dive right into population and health, and we're going to cover all sorts of topics like the ones that are listed here. Your required text for this semester is The Cultural Landscape by Rubenstein, the 12th edition. It is important for you to have the most current edition of this textbook because stuff in this world changes pretty fast. For my physical class, I let you use a previous version of the textbook, but unfortunately for this class, you need the most current version of this textbook. You're expected to be reading the chapters and following along with the modules. So on the course schedule, which I'll show you at the end of this, it'll say what chapters we're covering that week. And so you're expected to be reading along with your textbook. You're going to want to have a good handle on Blackboard and how that works, which you're already there if you're watching this right now. If you have questions about something in particular that I have posted, then please contact me. For questions about Blackboard in general or how to get better acquainted with it if you are not already, there are resources on the course homepage for student technical support and orientation, and you're going to want to access those. So your course homepage looks very similarly to this. We have an introduction start here, which is where you are right now, your course syllabus, and then your modules, which I will talk about in a second. But again, you also have student orientation and tutorials, which helps you kind of understand more how to take an online class if this is your first time, and then access to the help desk as well. So our class each week is divided into one module, and so we have, right now you can only see module 1, but we have 8 weeks. There will be 8 modules. Modules become available at midnight on Sunday, and you have until midnight the following Sunday to complete it. The last module, I believe, is due on Saturday, no, not Sunday, and I will give you a reminder about that. So basically you click on the module, and the modules are meant to be completed in order. So you're going to go through it one page at a time. It'll ask you to watch a video, complete an exercise, take an exam. Basically you're going to go through it step by step in each module. And so the coursework that you're going to have for this semester is as follows. You're going to have 3 exams, which are worth 50 points each. Your first exam is 2 weeks from now, and then you have one 3 weeks after that, and then one 2 weeks later, I believe. It moves really, really quickly, so you're going to want to keep up with the course material. You're also going to have map quizzes. This is a geography class, especially a cultural geography class. I'm going to want you to know where stuff is. There are 4 map quizzes that are listed on the course schedule. They are multiple choice. On the course homepage, there are map quiz study guides for you. So basically you're able to go to those map quiz study guides, open them up, and it's going to tell you the things that you might be quizzed on for this map quiz. If you wait to open up the map quiz and just think that you can look stuff up on maps. The map quiz, you don't have that long to take it, so you won't be able to do that, so you're definitely going to want to study for those. We have exercises. There are 16 exercises worth 10 points each. You'll be completing approximately 2 of those per week. Some weeks it's 1, some weeks it's 3, depending on whether or not you have an exam. These are going to be short writing exercises or discussion boards. You're going to answer a question. In the first week, you're going to create a mental map of some place, which I'll explain to you a little bit later what a mental map is, and be graded on those for each module. We have a final survey, which is worth 15 points. The final survey is basically just an anonymous survey. I can see that you completed it, but I can't see what everybody's personal response is. It gives me feedback on the class in order to improve it in the future. And then you have a plagiarism quiz. In the first module, the very beginning of it, you're going to do kind of a refresher, hopefully, on what plagiarism is. This plagiarism quiz is meant as a learning exercise, so you can take it up to 3 times to improve your score. And then finally, you have a photo essay, which is worth 80 points. And so basically with this photo essay, you are going to go out and take 4 photographs of some type of concept that we have talked about in the class. I will provide more information on this photo essay in the coming weeks. But it's a lot to cover in 8 weeks. It's a total of 500 points. You have lots of ways to earn points in this class. But again, we are going to move very, very quickly. Late assignments, I do give credit for late assignments. You lose 10% every day. And after 1 week, assignments will not be accepted. The exception to this is the final module, which is due on the day that it is due, because it's the last day of the semester. So I can't accept any work after that last day of the semester. Special accommodations. If you have a physical or learning disability for which you'll receive accommodation, please let me know as soon as possible, and email me copies of documents associated with your disability accommodation. This way I can give you your accommodations through Blackboard, but don't wait until, when you're going to take the exam. I need to know about those things in advance. Cheating and plagiarism. Cheating, including plagiarism, will not be tolerated in this class. Any student caught cheating will receive a grade of 0 on that assignment and will be reported to the college. Please keep in mind that plagiarism includes any use of another person's words or ideas without proper citation. If you have any further doubts or questions about what constitutes plagiarism, please see me or email me or talk to me. Ignorance will not be accepted as an excuse. And what I mean by that is you can't, at the last minute, I grade something and it's plagiarized and you say, I don't know that, I didn't know that was plagiarism. We're covering plagiarism in the first module, so you have no excuse there. And you want to see the plagiarism materials available that should say on Blackboard in Module 1. Miramar College is eventually switching over to Canvas. It was supposed to be this semester, but we're not quite there yet. So on Blackboard in Module 1. And finally, here's our course schedule. This is what's on your syllabus. It's pretty clear and easy to follow. You're going to have the module number, the dates that the module is open. So Module 1 opens on June 18th, which is the first day of our semester. It is due at midnight on June 24th. We're going to cover the introduction to the class, which is what you're doing right now. Then the first 2 chapters of your book, which is This is Geography and Population and Health. You're reading, again, chapters 1 and 2. You're expected to be following along there. You're going to complete exercises 1 and 2 this week. 1 is easy. It's just an introduction to everybody in the class. It's a discussion board that everybody can see. The second exercise will be a mental map, which again, I'll explain later. And then you are going to take your plagiarism quiz this week as well. So again, your first exam, only 2 weeks away. Things move very, very quickly in this class, so you're going to want to make sure to keep up. So again, welcome to the class, and now you're going to want to move on to Module 1.